Recently, there's been a lot of discussion about this poster from Thunderbolts. Most people looked at this and immediately thought, it's AI. Just look at the fingers on Sentry. It gives it away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, maybe it was always 5 and it was a poster made by a real artist, which is the right answer because after this controversy, Marvel came out and said, no, this isn't AI, it's just an optical illusion. But that did start me down this path of AI and movie marketing. But before I give you a glimpse into the future of filmmaking, I'm Preston, this is Pinch of Cinema. Subscribe now if you guys haven't already, I would greatly appreciate it. We're almost at 2,000 and it would be amazing if you were part of that. The Thunderbolts poster wasn't the only one recently released by Marvel that was accused of being AI generated. If you look at the new Fantastic Four movie, they have their own run at movie posters that give this same feeling as watching the Polar Express for the first time. The sad part is, I don't even think all of these are AI generated. Definitely a little bit, but besides the uncanny valley feeling to it, it's not terrible. In my opinion, they were either generated and then touched up by an artist or just given a once-over glaze to give it a certain dreamlike quality. Now for this one too, they also came out and said it wasn't AI generated at all, which fine, whatever you say. It was most likely a real Photoshop artist who was completely rushed and forced to give it a certain style that ended up like this. But that group of posters actually has deniability, unlike these next ones. The recent A24 movie Civil War unapologetically used AI for posters and promotion showing American landmarks that were ravaged and destroyed by this war. The problem is, they're laughably bad and had the exact opposite effect than intended. In these posters, there were simple mistakes and geographical discrepancies all over the place. People were pissed, and rightfully so. The movie Ex Machina used fake Tinder accounts run by an artificial intelligence set up to invite people to see their movie. Now personally, I think this is how it should be used. It didn't take away anyone's job, it didn't really steal anything, and it's super on brand for the movie it's promoting. But unfortunately, the use of AI in movies doesn't stop at marketing. Marvel had another run-in with criticism after the opening credits in the awful Disney Plus series no one watched, Secret Invasion, was created with AI. Or you can mention the AI used to enhance the accent of Adrien Brody in The Brutalist, which won him an Oscar. And with that, many people think he should have been disqualified since the performance wasn't fully his. Now me personally, I think he should have been disqualified from the entire Academy after that speech, but that's neither here nor there.
I'm wrapping up. I will wrap up. Please turn the music off. I've done this before. Thank you.
Oh, brother!
We also saw a lot of controversy in Late Night with the Devil when they used AI-generated poster cards in the movie for commercial breaks, and probably just typed in cheesy 70s talk show poster and used the first thing it generated. But all of this leads me to a massive change in the industry we need to talk about. About 8 months ago, the movie studio Lionsgate joined in a partnership with the AI generation company Runway, set to build custom models based on their movie catalog. These movies range from Twilight and Hunger Games to John Wick and La La Land. It's the first public partnership between an AI company and a Hollywood studio. So here's their plan, and here's why it's not gonna work. Runway wants to train a video model so creative talents and filmmakers can use them to augment their work. Now they do mention something I could see as a real positive, using this tool to make storyboarding and pre-production easier, which is exactly the point of AI, to be used as a tool for tedious and unnecessary work. However, they then go on to say it'll help create visual effects more efficiently. Now don't get me wrong, I've used Runway myself before to help with green screen and background removal. It's an amazing tool to reduce tedious rotoscoping. AI can be the saving grace to filmmaking as much as it can be its downfall. The Lionsgate chairman then went on to say by using these video models, their company can save millions and millions of dollars. It gives the potential to make low budget films the same quality as big ticket movies. And while that's great to say, there's a potential issue with that. I am 2000% positive the millions they're saving is being taken away from their workforce who can't find jobs or make ends meet and afford groceries. The heads of the studio would never take money out of their own pockets to make a movie cheaper or pay a big actor less than they want. It's gonna fall on the independent writers, visual effects artists, editors, and crew members who are no longer a necessity anymore. The main argument they use is that instead of suing AI companies for stealing your movies and videos, why not just work with them and make money? But if a model is trained on the likeness of Keanu Reeves or the visual style of a VFX artist who worked on a previous movie, who's making the money? Surely it's not them. Yes, you could say they were already paid for their services in that project, but it's not about what they did in the moment. It's about the millions of dollars that their work is making for other people. And look, the real bottom line is that machine learning is this amazing, phenomenal invention that is used in our everyday lives. I know I've said the word AI like a million times. It's more of like a buzzword that every company under the sun uses. It's just been made dirty and deformed by the industry. And it's not all bad. Machine learning and AI can be an effective tool in the film industry, like de-aging software or tracking for visual effects, or having an LED background that can follow the camera movements and still look amazing. And while at the current moment, AI generated art and pictures is easily identifiable because they can't get fingers right or fill a glass of wine to the very top for some reason, that's only the case for younger generations. Don't even get me started on the slop fest of fake images that is Facebook and Twitter. It definitely gives you something to argue about at Thanksgiving with your extended estranged family that you can't believe is related to you. But as for the foreseeable future, it's probably just gonna get worse for a while before it gets better. And even though it can't be proven that AI wasn't used for the Fantastic Four or Thunderbolts posters, I don't think we're too far off from that being used in the marketing for every movie in the future. Who knows? Maybe even you and I are AI generated. Wait. That's so dumb. But make sure you leave your thoughts and comments down below about your current thoughts of AI in the film industry. But if you made it this far into the video, subscribe now and then go watch my other videos. And that tells the AI overlord algorithm of YouTube that he's pretty good. And as always, thanks for watching.